We've been through a lot together in these sessions. Hopefully you've caught a glimpse of God's heart in your journey.
But you might be asking yourself, what now? What's next for me?
Your trip is over, but God's work is still ongoing. Don't worry, there's still ways for you to be involved and engage in His heart for all nations.
Remember the 6 ways we talked about at the beginning of your journey? Pray, learn, send, welcome, go, and mobilize.
These are the 6 ways in which you can still be involved today. Take Brian, for example. When he came home from Thailand, he started going to a Thai restaurant. Soon, he began inviting his friends over to meet with the restaurant owners and start doing a Bible study together.
Not did he only welcome the Thai business owners, he also mobilized his friends to take part and see God work in his community.
God is still calling us to work for Him. The question is, how is He asking you to lead today in this world?
Even the time after I came back all the way till now, it was a trial. It was an experience that God was using to mold me into the kind of person He wanted to become. Like, Japan was not the main point, but what's after that was also a very crucial part of the story, of my story, of how God is looking at me. Yeah.
I think it's being open to the fact that God has like a unique and very individual and personal story and testimony that only you can tell. That I know people who have gone on their short-term trips and it has like completely changed their life's trajectory. But then there are also those who realize like, oh, that is not my gifting, but like, this is where God has gifted me. And with that, I know I want to be supportive of people who are on the field full time, either financially or just like friendship wise. I think the closest people that we have befriended in the States who are not long-term missionaries are people who have been on a short-term trip and can understand the struggles and the woes that we have been through because they've had a taste of it. And yet they're, some of our biggest cheerleaders, even though we don't share a job description.
I think engaging with global missions has looked like not only going, but also enabling to go. And so whether that's been through giving, whether that's been through prayer, through mobilizing, whether it's been through answering questions about what a cross-cultural trip could look like for someone who's genuinely interested. I see that as all a great way to mobilize and continue to send.
And I think also just like the way that you're changed when you go on a short-term mission trip, I think your perspective is changed. Like the Lord changes your perspective of the needs in the world, what He's doing in the world, and how He wants you to participate in it. So I think for me, that's just created more of like a sensitivity and awareness to what is going on in the world, even if I'm on the opposite side of the world at this point. So I think like that could just be like praying for the country that I was just in, like trying to keep those people in my thoughts and not forget about them. And also I think for me personally, even just like having my life be so changed and so touched by the Lord on these short-term mission trips, like what does He want for me in my future as a result of these? And how has that pointed towards like taking steps for missions like in my own life and working towards that.
What if you just started with one small step, this week or this month?
God isn't asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to be available.
We believe His promises for Joshua is true for you as well. It says in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go."
So ask the Lord how He wants to use you. Make a plan and walk it out in faith, but hold it loose knowing that plans may change.
Remember, your journey has just started. Your role in God's plan is still unfolding.